Positive Painter Pro. So I'm Stephanie Weaver, founder of Positive Painters, and we're trying something a little bit different this week where we're doing a video newsletter because frankly we've got a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like there's not a good understanding of where to go in the community to see what's going on. So figure we'll give this a whirl. Okay, so here's what's going on. December 1st. December 1st starts the new challenge, an artistic challenge. Last month, the month of November, we did a challenge where you were to create dewdrops. So each month I come out with a challenge like this, and it is made available, what each challenge is, under our roadmap. When I go to my blog, I have right here, Positive Painters 6-month roadmap. So if you're curious kind of what's coming up, this is a good place to come and check it out. All right, so 6-month roadmap. So what's coming out on December 1st, you can find under courses. That's this little hat over here. And this course is going to be available to Positive Painter Pro and Positive Painter Lite members. If you're not a member yet, well, you really should consider it, okay? Because for Positive Painter Lite, it's only like $4 and something cents. And with that, you get to participate in every month challenge like this. And here's what's coming up. So the monthly challenge for this month of December is to create a Christmas candy still life. To help facilitate that, I've created this 5-day course called The Complete Life Cycle of Setting Up a Still Life. So what is in this is how to create a still life light box and a viewfinder using a box that you probably have in your home. That's going to be day 1. Each day a component is going to be released so that you can build this as you're ready to develop that still life, right? So then the second day, 4 things to consider when selecting items to include in your still life. So we're going to break that down. Day 3, how to set up your still life and photograph it using fabulous lighting. Well, I'm going to provide a really helpful tip that I use for all mine. And then edit the photos and begin your sketch. So kind of how do I do that? Because pretty much not a single photo that I take doesn't get edited before I start painting it. And then finally, we're going to paint the still life. And the beauty of that is we're going to make this painting look better than the photo. Okay? That's kind of the goal. All right, so that is what's going on in December. I'm going to go back to my home here. So you will see that new course not only under the My Activity, My Home here, right here, because I just released it, but you will also see it in the bottom left here, available courses. So it'll show up very first, so you can see all the courses that have been released over the period of time. Positive Painter Pro members have access to those as long as they are members. Positive Painter Lite members will have access to certain ones for the period of time that they are members. And you can see all the courses that you have access to under your courses where it says My Courses. Yay! Okay, so that's the course that came out for the month of December. Now this week, like every week, we have a discussion of the week. So there's this pinned post under the My Community, under My Home here. This week's discussion of the week is called Mindset Monsters. I'm going to click on this Mindset Monsters. So Mindset Monsters is really talking about, while many of us have mindset challenges, artists are particularly susceptible to this because we are creating something that is very personable and very personal, I should say. And so we have worries about like imposter syndrome, perfectionism, analysis paralysis, money blocks, feelings of rejection, and overwhelm. So one of the things that I would really love to know, and I'm sure your fellow artists would love to know, how do you deal with this, right? So I'd love to know what mindset challenges you've had when starting painting and then giving or selling your artwork, and what helps you to overcome them. So that is this week's discussion of the week. Share your best tips for fighting those mindset monsters. Also this week for the Positive Painter Pro members, like every week, we've got this social media sharing. So this social media sharing post, the purpose of it is so that we all can support each other's business and our artwork. So if you have new artwork, new products, maybe a new event, post a link to that here so that other members of the Positive Painter Pro community can begin sharing that post, thereby reaching a new audience. So that takes care of what's kind of been going on weekly. Now, we do have some blog posts that were released last week. So I'm going to pop over to take a look at the blog. There was the members only Q&A. So last week we had a members only Q&A. Typically this is going to be the fourth Thursday of every month. So topics were covered is like art business, how do you get an email newsletter started, struggling with the setup for actual painting, and does the paint quality matter, underpainting, is it necessary, a number of questions. So for the Positive Painter Pro community, this replay is available to you. Positive Painter Lite and Positive Painter Pro members, you guys are welcome to come every month to this meeting and even ask questions. When you register for the event, you can submit your questions on that form. You can submit your questions on that form. I'll show you that now. So when we go to members only Q&A, there is a form down here. And when you complete the form, I will get notified and it'll be in my database so that I can compare and see if I need to bring in other experts. Okay, so that is one of the blog posts that was released last week, and you can see you can skip around. So start a newsletter, ConvertKit. I did a ConvertKit show and tell, which is an email service provider, and any major topics, you can kind of go in and take a look, right? So that was one blog post that was released last week. The other blog post that was released last week is called this Easy Email Marketing for Artists. So in this blog post, Easy Email Marketing for Artists, I cover a number of topics, such as top 2 reasons to build an email list, top 3 suggestions on how to build an email list, and the frequency and 20 artistic newsletter content ideas. Here are the table of contents so that you can quickly kind of go to the section that's pertinent to you and that you have questions about. So this is chock full of great things for you and even a template to use when you're trying to start your newsletter. All right, so lots of good stuff. Digest that at your ready. All right, and what is coming up in the month of December is also we have some monthly lunch and learns. So you bring your lunch and we meet via Zoom. This will be for members and non-members who are welcome to come, but the replay will only be available to the Positive Painter Pro members. If you have questions prior to this, I suggest that you email me and let me know what they are. But the purpose of January and December's Lunch and Learn is all about goal setting. And so we have an expert, Julie from JMA Designs, who is the founder and designer of JMA Planner, is going to be coming and talking to us via Zoom about how to plan mindfully with action. So we all have these goals, we all have these ideas, but if you don't put a plan to it, it's just a dream. So that's what we're going to talk about, is how to make those dreams into reality by planning mindfully. If you signed up for one, you still need to sign up for the other. These are 2 separate classes. Yes, they are free. But again, if you can't make the actual course, you need to come. You need to be a Positive Pro member in order to gain access to them after the live Lunch and Learn. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I would like to present awards to our top positive painters. So every quarter we are honoring the top 3 positive painters with a really neat little cup. This is a 20-ounce tumbler that says, "Wait until this is empty and I'll be ready to paint." These positive painters have exuded what I am looking for in the positive painter community, which they are highly engaged. They are, sharing their work, they're sharing their ideas, they're sharing, they're being comrades among us. So those fabulous traits are rewarded. So thank you to Dolly, Julie, and Sandy. I will be in touch with you shortly to get your address so I can mail you this. And then also, because you guys are Positive Painter Pro members, you will have the ability to have your artwork displayed on my website, and I will post that through social media for the next quarter. So for everybody else, I encourage you to engage and be part of the community, because the clock starts again December 1st for the next quarter of featured artists. So thank you again, guys. I know I cover a lot and I do a lot of stuff here in the Positive Painter community, but I do it for you. So if you have questions, please feel free to put those into the Positive Painter community. I am here to help. And until next time, you guys stay safe, happy, and healthy, and happy painting. Bye, guys.